The Great Amphitheatre, guided meditation for times of collective change and awakening by Stephen. This meditation has been created for those who are struggling with what is happening in the world today, for those who feel overwhelmed by world events, pulled into endless rabbit holes of information, confusion, fear and uncertainty, and the constant noise that surrounds us all. Perhaps you find yourself questioning what is true and what is illusion. Perhaps your heart feels heavy as you witness suffering, division and change. Perhaps you simply do not understand what is happening during this extraordinary time of a collective awakening. If this is you, know that you are never ever alone. You are invited to travel to a beautiful place of learning and remembrance, a sacred place known as the Great Amphitheatre, a place where stillness meets wisdom, a place where peace embraces understanding, a place where you can observe life from a higher perspective and remember that there is always more unfolding than the human eye can see and perceive. Take a moment now to prepare yourself. You may choose to lie down comfortably or sit upright in a chair with your feet resting gently upon the floor. Allow your hands to rest softly by your sides or in your lap, and when you are ready, gently close your eyes and take a slow, deep breath in and exhale. Again, nice deep breaths in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Breathing in deeply and breathing out completely. One more time. Breathing in peace and breathing out anything you no longer need to carry, and allow your body to soften. Allow your jaw to relax. Release all tension in your shoulders. Relax your stomach and feel yourself settling into this moment. There is nowhere else you need to be and nothing else you need to do. Only this breath, only this moment. Now imagine a beautiful electric blue light appearing within your room. This vibrant blue light begins to expand into each and every corner, flowing across the ceiling, down the walls, beneath the floor, and around every window, every doorway, until the entire room is gently sealed in this radiant electric blue light. A light of protection, a light of truth, a light of divine presence. You are safe, you are protected, and you are held. Remember, you are protected always. Take another slow breath in and breathe out. Allow your awareness to deepen, and as you settle into this peaceful stillness, become aware of a presence before you, a gentle, wise energy, a spirit guide who has come to accompany you on this special journey. His name is Samuel. Samuel is an ancient Persian philosopher and teacher who resides within the halls of learning. He carries the wisdom of countless generations and walks with a quiet humility and profound love. Notice him now. He steps forward dressed in flowing robes of deep blue and soft purple. His dark Persian hair frames a kind face. His short black beard is touched with specks of silver and white. Leather sandals adorn his feet, and his eyes are warm and knowing. And as he smiles at you, you feel immediately at ease. He reaches out his hand, and without hesitation, you place your hand within his. He gently invites you forward. Ahead of you stands a large wooden door. Ancient, beautiful, and strong. Samuel nods, and together you step through the wooden door. Immediately you enter a magnificent meadow. Take a moment to absorb its beauty. Wild flowers sway gently in the breeze. Poppies dance among soft white daisies. Lavender releases its calming fragrance into the air, and butterflies drift lazily between blossoms. The grass beneath your feet is soft and emerald green. Birdsong fills the air, and the sun rests upon your skin with comforting warmth and love. Everything feels alive. Everything feels peaceful, and you walk deeper into this field, breathing, listening, and absorbing. Then Samuel pauses. "Look above," he says softly. As you lift your eyes, you notice a magnificent marble staircase spiraling upwards into the heavens. Its white stone glimmers in the sunlight. It turns and turns endlessly upward, and Samuel smiles. "Come," he says, and so you begin to climb. Step by step, breath by breath, upward, higher and higher still. As you ascend, you begin to rise above the dramas and the noise of the earth. The vibrations are being altered. As you step by step, breath by breath, upward and higher, ascending above the dramas of the earth, above the noise, above the distortions, above the fear, and with each step you feel lighter and lighter, more spacious, more peaceful, and you glance downward. The meadows become smaller, and the land beneath you shrinks in the distance. And soon you rise above the clouds, past the atmosphere of the earth itself, floating amongst the vastness of space and time. You feel completely safe, completely supported, and completely free. Ahead of you now appears a magnificent stone temple, a complex suspended within the cosmos, ancient, timeless, and radiant. And with one final step, you arrive. You enter a vast courtyard. As you step into this courtyard, you are immediately met with a sense of awe and deep familiarity, as though your soul remembers this sacred place. The courtyard stretches out before you, crafted from smooth white marble, veined with soft gold that glistens beneath the light of the distant stars. Elegant fountains flow with crystal clear water, their gentle melodies blending with the songs of the unseen birds drifting through the air. Ancient olive trees and fragrant flowering gardens line the pathways, filling the atmosphere with the subtle scent of jasmine, rose, and wild lavender. Towering marble columns rise high above, adorned with intricate carvings that tell you the story of countless civilizations and souls who have journeyed through time in search for wisdom. People of every nation and culture move peacefully through this space, greeting one another with kindness and quiet smiles. There is no rush here, no fear, no division, only a profound sense of peace, belonging, and the understanding that all who enter this sacred courtyard are students and teachers alike upon the eternal journey of remembrance. Hundreds of people move peacefully through this sacred place. People from every nation, every culture, every colour. Some smile warmly at you, others greet you as if they have known you forever. Some faces seem strangely familiar. Everyone carries a quiet sense of purpose and calm, presence and grace, and Samuel walks beside you. Together, you approach towering marble columns stretching high into infinity. You sense immediately that this is a sacred place, a place of immense wisdom, a place beyond judgment, a place of remembrance. Long before you reach the Great Amphitheatre itself, its presence takes your breath away, rising from the vastness of the cosmos like an ancient temple suspended between worlds. The exterior is crafted from luminous white marble that seems alive with subtle veins of silver gold light. Towering columns encircle the structure, stretching impossibly high into the starlit heavens, each one etched with sacred symbols and the stories of countless civilizations that have come and gone. Wide marble staircase sweep gracefully towards enormous etched entrance framed in intricate carvings of birds in flight, flowering vines and celestial patterns. Great brasseries burn with smokeless violet and golden flames, casting a warm glow across the polished stone. Gardens filled with olive trees, cypress and fragrant blossoms soften the grandeur of the architecture, while crystal fountains dance and sing around the outer walkways. Above there is no sky as we know it, only an endless ocean of stars, distant galaxy and drifting planets. The entire amphitheatre radiates an overwhelming sense of peace, wisdom and timeless beauty, as though it has existed since the birth of creation itself, patiently awaiting all those who seek understanding, remembrance and a higher perspective. As you near the entrance, an African Egyptian priest stands waiting. He radiates dignity and compassion, and his eyes shine with understanding. He greets you with love. Before the great white marble door, he speaks gently. To enter the great amphitheatre, you must set your intention. Only through authentic intention may one pass. Pause now. What brings you here today? And allow the truth to arise. Perhaps you say the current world events, dramas and illusions of the earth have become overwhelming. I seek a higher and clearer perspective. I wish to release fear and remember truth. The priest smiles. This is a worthy intention. He steps aside, and the great marble door slowly opens, and you enter. Immediately your breath catches. Before you stretches the most magnificent amphitheatre imaginable. There is no roof, only infinite space above. Millions of stars sparkle like diamonds. Planets drift silently overhead, and moons glow softly in the distance. The universe itself forms the ceiling, and thousands upon thousands of beings sit upon shimmering marble seats. The atmosphere feels so peaceful, fresh and sacred. Birds soar effortless through the open expanse. Beautiful peacocks, white doves and swans. Snowy owls, golden eagles, kingfishers, flamingos, ravens and crows all fly high through the sky. Samuel gently guides you towards your seat, and as you walk further inward, you notice something extraordinary. The center floor is absent, but instead the earth itself appears below, alive and beautiful, floating in all its glory. And Samuel softly says, "The earth has always known periods of change. Empires have risen and fallen, beliefs have been born and dissolved, and fear has walked beside humanity many times before. Yet love has endured, compassion has endured, kindness has endured, the soul of humanity has endured. So do not mistake noise for truth. Do not mistake fear for wisdom. Step away when you need to and return to your breath. Return to nature. Return to your heart. As you look around, you see countless spirits sitting along the marble archways. Some are praying, some are sending healing, some simply observe and smile, some take notes. There is no panic, no urgency, only presence, only love, only understanding. Samuel gestures for you to sit beside him, and together you gaze upon the earth. Notice the places that have troubled you, the countries, the conflicts, and the suffering, the uncertainty and the fears. Allow whatever feelings arise to be acknowledged, without judgment, without resistance. Simply witness them. Samuel speaks softly. You see more clearly when you observe rather than react. You understand more deeply when you become still. And what appears chaotic far off below often reveals a different truth from above. As you continue watching, fear begins to soften and confusion loosens its grip. Compassion deepens and perspective expands. You begin to understand that humanity is learning, growing and awakening. You remember that darkness often precedes transformation. You remember that soul came here to learn, to choose, to evolve, to remember love. Perhaps insights come, perhaps emotions arise, perhaps only peace. Trust whatever unfolds. There is nothing you need to force. For the next few moments, simply sit here, observing the earth, breathing, listening, held within the wisdom of the Great Amphitheatre, and allow yourself to remain in this sacred space for several minutes, receiving whatever understanding, healing, or remembrance is meant for you. Eventually, Samuel places a gentle hand upon your shoulder. "It is time to return," he says. "Take one final look upon the earth and notice how you feel now. Offer a silent blessing, a prayer, a wish for peace. Thank Samuel, thank the beings gathered here, and thank yourself for making this journey." Slowly you rise, and you walk back through the Great Amphitheatre, through the great marble doors, past the Egyptian priest, and across the temple courtyard. Now back down the spiral staircase, returning through the beautiful meadow towards the wooden doorway, and stepping gently back into your room. Become aware once more of your breath. Take a deep breath in through the nose and deep breath out through the mouth, and feel the support beneath your body. Notice your fingers, your toes, and your heartbeat. And remember this: you do not have to carry the weight of the entire world on your shoulders. You are here to bring your light, to remain present, to choose love over fear, wisdom over reaction, and compassion over judgment, and trust over despair. Because the world may be changing, but so are you. And perhaps that is part of why you have come to the earth. Take one final deep breath in through the nose and out of the mouth, and slowly and gently exhale. And when you are ready, gentle wiggle your fingers and your toes. Open your eyes and carry the peace and perspective of the Great Amphitheatre within you. And remember that you can come back to the Great Amphitheatre whenever you feel overwhelmed by the physical world.